Fellow citizens, good day. Now that the grade review and query period has ended, I will now provide you with a summary of the performance of students in the Caribbean Advanced Proficiency Examinations CAPE, the Caribbean Secondary Education Certificate CSEC, and the Caribbean Certificate of Secondary Level Competence CCSLC. Because of these quality assurance checks, some of you may benefit from improved grades, as CXC reserves the right to correct any grade before the final certificate is issued. I turn to the Caribbean Certificate of Secondary Level Competence, CCSLC. CCSLC responds to the changing demands of education and is designed to certify the knowledge, generic competencies, and attitudes and values that all secondary school leavers should have attained. Students who successfully complete the CCSLC would also achieve a foundation for further education and training, expanded opportunities for entry-level employment, opportunity to articulate with other programs such as the Caribbean Secondary Education Certificate CSEC and Technical Vocational Education and Training TVET. In order to obtain this certificate, a candidate has to pass 5 qualifying subjects over 5 years. Of the 8 schools that wrote the examination, passing grades were returned as follows in English, Mathematics, Integrated Science, Social Studies, French, or Spanish. Bastille High School, 77 candidates, returned 101 out of 102 subject entries for a 99% pass rate. Keyon High School, 114 candidates, returned 187 out of 197 subject entries for a 95% pass rate. Charlestown Secondary School, 34 candidates, returned 96 out of 104 subject entries for a 92% pass rate. Gingerland Secondary School, 14 candidates, returned 35 out of 35 subject entries for a 100% pass rate. Charles E. Mills Secondary School, 11 candidates, returned 5 out of 7 subject entries for a 71% pass rate. Virchilds High School, 140 candidates, returned 134 out of 151 subject entries for an 89% pass rate. Washington Archibald High School, 210 candidates, returned 370 out of 424 subject entries for an 87% pass rate. Sadler's Secondary School, 54 candidates, returned 73 out of 94 subject entries for a 78% pass rate. I now turn to the Caribbean Secondary Education Certificate CSEC. The total number of candidates across all our schools sitting the 2018 May to June CSEC examinations was 754 compared to 829 in 2017. Exams were written in 31 subject areas across all schools in the Federation. There were 4,808 subject entries this year compared to 5,045 in 2017. 4,017 entries returned passing grades for a national average pass rate in schools for 2018 of 83.55% compared to 79.41% in 2017. The ministry is quite pleased that mechanical engineering technology, currently only being written at the Charlestown Secondary School, returned a 100% pass rate. Returns of 90.48% to 98.48% were realized for electronic document preparation and management (EDPM), physical education and sport, agricultural science single award, building and furniture technology, textiles, clothing and fashion, theater arts, food, nutrition and health, technical drawing, electrical and electronic technology, principles of business, office administration, and information technology. The national pass rate for English A in schools is 80.40% compared to 64.94% in 2017. English A returns for private entries was 75 out of 143 for 52%. Mathematics returned 65.40% compared to 56% in 2017, while private centers for this year returned 62 out of 238 for 28%. We are also pleased that the number of students being allowed to write mathematics is more closely linked to the number for English A, with 500 and 546 respectively. However, strides are being made for these numbers to be more closely linked to overall numbers of students registered. English B improved significantly from 52.70% in 2017 to 90.48% in 2018. However, only 63 candidates were registered to write this subject. French and Spanish saw improvements to 78%. However, the number of students writing these subjects is cause for concern. Based on the criteria for the most outstanding student overall, students who do not write a foreign language will not qualify. Integrated Science continues to struggle with 67.51% this year compared to 70.59% in 2017. Social Studies saw a 10% improvement over last year with a 78% return. Music returned 66.67% from 6 candidates, and except for biology, which continues to return the best results among the natural sciences with 85.45%, there were improvements in chemistry and physics over last year with 78% and 63.64% respectively, compared to 57.58% and 52.70%. Visual arts saw 48.65% returns this year. Bastia High School entered 134 students who offered themselves in 27 subject areas. Of the 756 subject entries, 648 or 85.71% returned acceptable grades compared to 78.07% in 2017. 100% pass rates were realized in agricultural science, single award, chemistry, English B, food, nutrition and health, building and furniture technology, information technology, office administration, physical education and sport, principles of business, Spanish and textiles, clothing and fashion. Performance declines were seen in visual arts, which returned 3 out of 12 acceptable grades for 25% compared to 55.56% in 2017. No improvement was seen in geography, which returned a 50% pass rate comparative to 2017. Mathematics returned 45 out of 68 acceptable grades, or 66.18%, with English A returning 81 out of 102 acceptable grades for a 79.41% pass rate. Improvements were seen in French, which returned 83.33% compared to 28.57% last year. All other subjects returned a 70% or more pass rate. Keyon High School entered 88 candidates in 27 subject areas. Of the 553 subject entries, 460 or 83.18% returned acceptable grades compared to 81.17% in 2017. 100% pass rates were realized in agricultural science, single award, EDPM, English B, geography, electrical and electronic technology, information technology, office administration, physical education and sport, technical drawing, and Spanish. English A returned 41 out of 45 acceptable grades for a 91.11% pass rate, with mathematics returning 34 of 56 for 60.71%. Visual arts saw little improvement, with 25% compared to 20% in 2017. Social studies improved to 70.97% over last year's 50% returns. Physics also improved to 60% compared to 16.67% last year. Except for principles of accounts at 60%, all other subjects returned a 70% or more pass rate. At the Charlestown Secondary School, there were 107 candidates in 26 subject areas. Of the 720 subject entries, 573 or 79.58% returned acceptable grades compared to 83.12% in 2017. 100% pass rates were realized in biology, chemistry, economics, EDPM, building and furniture technology, mechanical engineering technology, and technical drawing. English A returned 70 out of 98 acceptable grades for a 71.43% pass rate comparative to the 69.49% obtained in 2017. Further decline was seen in mathematics, which returned 42 out of 93 acceptable grades for a pass rate of 45.16 compared to 47.12% in 2017. Decline was also seen in French, which returned 3 out of 6 acceptable grades compared to 100% in 2017. English B and Spanish also returned acceptable grades of 50%, except for human and social biology, with 61.54% returns. All other subjects returned acceptable grades between 70% and 98%. The Immaculate Conception Catholic School entered 43 students in 19 subject areas. Of the 231 subject entries, 183 or 79.22% acceptable grades were returned compared to 75.31 in 2017. 100% returns were realized in chemistry, EDPM, human and social biology, information technology, office administration, and technical drawing. Principles of accounts, which returned 100% in 2017, declined to 50% in 2018. Improvement was seen in English B, which returned 66.67% compared to 50% in 2017. The Ministry is pleased that improvements were seen in biology, chemistry, physics, and Spanish, which returned 68.75%, 100%, and 72.73% respectively, all of whom returned 50% in 2017, as well as geography, which returned 77.78% compared to 12.50% in 2017. English A and mathematics returned 76.47% and 68.97%, except for Caribbean history, with 62.50% returns. All other subjects returned 72% to 93%. The Gingerland Secondary School entered 37 candidates in 27 subject areas. Of the 262 subject entries, 251 or 95.80% returned acceptable grades compared to 89.08% in 2017. 100% pass rates were achieved in agricultural science single award, biology, EDPM, chemistry, economics, family and resource management, food, nutrition and health, French, geography, human and social biology, building and furniture technology, electrical and electronic technology, information technology, integrated science, principles of business, technical drawing and textiles, clothing and fashion. The Ministry is pleased with the 100% returns in economics and chemistry compared to 40% and 60% in 2017. English A and mathematics returned 96.88% and 95.65%, except for physics with 66.67% returns. All other subjects received 79% or more. At the Charles E. Mills Secondary School, 65 students sat exams in 27 subjects. Of the 430 subject entries, 361 or 83.95% returned acceptable grades compared to 83.07% in 2017. 100% returns were received in economics, EDPM, food, nutrition and health, French, geography, English B, building and furniture technology, information technology, office administration, principles of business, and visual arts. The Ministry is concerned with the continual decline in music, with 0 out of 2 returns this year and 33% in 2017. However, we are pleased with the 100% returns in English B compared to 42.86% in 2017. Improvements were also seen in social studies, with 88 56.89% returns compared to 54.17% in 2017. English A also improved with its 84.78% returns this year compared to 63.64% in 2017. Mathematics, however, declined to 59.09% compared to 75% in 2017, except for integrated science with 59.46%. All other subjects returned 66% to 95%. There were 66 students who wrote exams in 25 subject areas at the Virchilds High School. Of the 525 subject entries, 462 or 88% returned acceptable grades compared to 68.17% in 2017. 100% returns were received for agricultural science single award, economics, EDPM, English B, family and resource management, food, nutrition and health, geography, building and furniture technology, information technology, principles of business, technical drawing, and visual arts. The ministry is pleased with the 100% returns for English B and the improvement in integrated science to 64.71% compared to 9.52% and 33% respectively. Improvements were also seen in mathematics 71.11%, English A 71.67%, social studies 90.48%, geography 100%, and visual arts compared to 36.36%, 43.64%, 39.13%, 43.75%, and 50% respectively. Except for Spanish with 62%, all other subjects returned 71% to 96%. At the Washington Archibald High School, 160 candidates were entered in 28 subject areas. The ministry is pleased with the continued high number of student registration at this institution. Of the 1,010 subject entries, 808 or 80% returned acceptable grades equivalent to its returns in 2017. 100% pass rates were achieved in agricultural science, single award, EDPM, English B, food, nutrition and health, building and furniture technology, electrical and electronic technology, information technology, physical education and sport, technical drawing, and theater arts. Performance declines were received for visual arts 50% and integrated science 40% compared to 88.24% and 61.63% in 2017. Although improvements were seen in chemistry 45.45% and physics 54.55% compared to 27.27% and 44%, there is still room for further improvement. English A returned 80.70%, comparable to the 79.63% in 2017, while mathematics returned 76.15%, an improvement over the 60% the previous year. All other subjects returned acceptable grades between 66% to 93.55%. At the Nevis International Secondary School, 10 students were entered in 12 subject areas. Of the 37 subject entries, 31 or 83.78% returned acceptable grades compared to 74.51% last year. 100% pass rates were received for EDPM, Geography, English A, Integrated Science, Music, Principles of Business, Social Studies, and Technical Join. However, of the two candidates that wrote Caribbean History, English B, and Human and Social Biology, only one student returned acceptable grades for 50%. Mathematics returned 2 out of 5 acceptable grades, or 40%. At the Sadler's Secondary School, 43 candidates were entered in 25 subject areas. Of the 284 subject entries, 240 or 84.51% returned acceptable grades compared to 70.48% in 2017. 100% pass rates were realized in Caribbean History, Family and Resource Management, Food, Nutrition and Health, Chemistry, Physics, Technical Drawing, Textiles, Clothing, and Human and Social Biology. The ministry is pleased with the improvements in mathematics, 75%, and English A, 88.46%, compared to 55.17% and 31.43% in 2017. Biology, which returned 25% in 2017, returned 75% this year. English B returned 1 out of 2 acceptable grades, compared to 25% in 2017, while Chemistry, which returned 33.33% in 2017, obtained 1 out of 1 acceptable grades. All other subjects returned 60% to 91% pass rates. Beginning this year, the Chamber of Industry and Commerce Academic Excellence Recognition Award recipients in schools will be acknowledged during this report. The 2018 recipients are as follows: Bastille High School, Zidan Knight, Abion Stevens, Shanicia Poole, Giandre Forbes, Josias De Castro, Tariq Davis, Lemuel Shiverton, Shanika Boncamper, Zanik Crook, Anusuya Bourgeois, Kitana Pond, Charles E. Mills Secondary School, Tikaya Warner, Anchor Saunders, Alani Pena Polanco, Alia Vanterpool, Shantia Thomas, Cheyenne Govaya, Ezequian Dorset, Alana Mitchell, Keyon High School, Jaden Archibald Pennyfeather, Carl Keynes, Carissa Michael, Charlestown Secondary School, Ursha Stapleton, Adessa Farrell, Dahlia Slack, Davina Wilkinson, Joseph Tomlinson, Cayenne Body, Shokwanya Jeffers, Adiel Chowti-Prasad, Washington Archibald High School, Daria James, Toshiana Millington, Antoine Laville, Kalisha Amri, Ariani Gonzalez, Theodore Porsad, Tyon Slater. Sadler's Secondary School, Joniqua Maynard, Gingerland Secondary School, Thalia Doe, Aliyah Powell, Amber Adams, Jelani Manners, Nekelon Nisbet. Virtuals High School, Shanique Morton, Brianna Hutchinson, Cheyenne Maynard, Dajal James, Janika Francis, Keangia Vanterpool, Michael Sutton, Mendisha Challenger, Renisha Wilkinson, Roshamba Kelly, Tamisha Murray, and Terencia Challenger. We also wish to recognize the achievement of our top students who ranked in the top 10 of the Regional Merit List, Caribbean Secondary Education Certificate, CSEC, Regional Merit List 2018. In 5th place, Daria James for Office Administration from the Washington Archibald High School. In 4th place, for Physical Education and Sport, Olujide Bridgewater of the Bastille High School. In 7th place, for Physical Education and Sport, Ginosco Walters, also of the Bastille High School. The following CSEC candidates also performed creditably this year. Zidan Knight of the Bastille High School with 13 grade 1s. Abian Stevens, Bastille High School, 11 grade 1s. Jaden Archibald Pennyfeather, Keyon High School, 9 grade 1s. Ursha Stapleton of the Charlestown Secondary School, 9 grade 1s. Anusuya Bourgeois of the Bastille High School, 8 grade 1s. Thalia Doe of the Gingerland Secondary School, 8 grade 1s. Shanique Morton of the Virtuals High School, 8 grade 1s. Toshiana Millington of the Washington Archibald High School, 8 grade 1s. Kitana Pond, Bastille High School, 7 grade 1s. Alena Mitchell, Charles E. Mills Secondary School, 7 grade 1s. Adiel Choutepisad, Charlestown Secondary School, 7 grade 1s. Tyon Slater, Washington Archibald High School, 7 grade 1s. I now turn to the Caribbean Advanced Proficiency Examination, CAPE. The total number of candidates in our colleges sitting the 2018 May to June CAPE examinations was 455 compared to 493 in 2017. Exams were written in 56 units across St. Kitts and Nevis. There were 1,733 subject entries this year compared to 1,969 in 2017, with 1,526 entries returning acceptable grades for a national average pass rate at CAPE for 2018 of 88.05% compared to 87.15% in 2017. The Ministry is quite pleased with Agricultural Science Unit 2, Applied Mathematics, Art and Design, Building and Mechanical Engineering Join BMED Unit 1, Caribbean Studies, Digital Media Unit 2, Entrepreneurship Unit 2, French, Spanish, Geography, Green Engineering, and Physical Education and Sport written for the first time in the Federation at the Nevis Sixth Form College. Literatures in English Unit 1, Performing Arts, Information Technology Unit 2, and Tourism Unit 2, which realized 100% returns, except for BMED Unit 2, with 1 out of 2 returns. All other subjects returned 62% to 98%. At the Clarence Fitzroy Bryan College, there were 327 candidates entered in 47 units. Of the 1,168 subject entries, 1,026 or 87.84% returned acceptable grades compared to 88.59% in 2017, of which 13.15% were ones and twos. 100% returns were realized for Applied Mathematics Unit 1, Art and Design Units 1 and 2, Caribbean Studies, Digital Media Unit, Unit 2, Entrepreneurship Unit 2, Environmental Science Unit 2, French Units 1 and 2, Geography Units 1 and 2, Information Technology Unit 2, Literatures 1, English Unit 1, Performing Arts Unit 1, Performing Arts Unit 2, Dance Option, Sociology Unit 2, Spanish Units 1 and 2, and Tourism Unit 1. Improvements were seen in Biology Unit 1 66.67%, Physics Unit 1 70%, and Computer Science Unit 1 77.78% compared to 0%, 44%, and 37.50% in 2017. Except for Accounting Unit 1 with 60%, all other subjects returned 66% to 98.39%. The Nevis Sixth Form College entered 128 candidates in 48 units. Of the 565 subject entries, 500 or 88.50% returned acceptable grades compared to 83.60% in 2017, of which 27% were ones and twos. 100% returns were realized for Agricultural Science Unit 2, Applied Mathematics Units 1 and 2, Art and Design Units 1 and 2, Biology Units 1 and 2, BMED Unit 1, Caribbean Studies, Chemistry Units 1 and 2, Digital Media Unit 1, Entrepreneurship Unit 1 and 2, Environmental Science Unit 2, French Units 1 and 2, Geography Unit 1, Green Engineering Units 1 and 2, History Unit 1, Information Technology Unit 2, Literatures in English Units 1 and 2, Physical Education and Sport Units 1 and 2, Physics Units 1 and 2, Pure Mathematics Unit 2, Spanish Units 1 and 2, and Tourism Unit 2. Computer Science remains a concern with an average return of 50%. Economics Unit 1 improved slightly from 50% in 2017 to 59.26% this year. Pure Mathematics Unit 2 had significant improvement this year to 100% compared to 41.67% in 2017. All other subjects returned 66.67% to 90.67%. We also wish to recognize the achievement of our students who ranked in the top 10 of the regional merit list. Caribbean Advanced Proficiency Examination Cape Regional Merit List 2018. Ranked at number 3, Roger Williams for Green Engineering Unit 1 of the Nevis Sixth Form College. Ranked at number 1, Keandra Pemberton for Performing Arts Unit 1, a student of the Clarence Fitzroy Bryant College. Ranked at number 2, Kiana Robinson for Performing Arts Unit 1, a student at the Clarence Fitzroy Bryant College. Ranked at number 3, again for Performing Arts Unit 1, Anique George of the Clarence Fitzroy Bryant College. At number 6 for Performing Arts Unit 1, Zalika Leibert of the Clarence Fitzroy Bryant College. Roger Williams was also ranked at number 2 for Green Engineering Unit 2. Again, he's a student of the Nevis Sixth Form College. Tarana Kaka was ranked number 3 for Information Technology Unit 2. She attended the Navy's Sixth Form College. Ranked at number 2 for Law Unit 2, Joanna Keynes, a student from the Clarence Fitzroy Bryant College. Ranked at number 2 for Performing Arts Unit 2, which is dance, was Kadima Blanchett, a student from the Clarence Fitzroy Bryant College. In number 3 for Performing Arts Unit 2, the dance option, Aaliyah Bratcher, a student from the Clarence Fitzroy Bryant College. Desnoreen Hanley, ranked number 4 for Performing Arts Unit 2, dance. She also attended the Clarence Fitzroy Bryant College. Ranked in position number 5, Alana Webb, again for Performing Arts Unit 2, dance, a student from the Clarence Fitzroy Bryant College. And ranked at number 10, Desana White, for Performing Arts Unit 2, dance. She also attended the Clarence Fitzroy Bryant College. The following Cape students also performed creditably this year. Tarana Cocker of the Navy's Sixth Form College, who received 5 grade 1s. Vivian Woodley of the Clarence Fitzroy Bryant College, who received 4 grade 1s. Janicia Versailles of the Clarence Fitzroy Bryant College, who received 4 grade 1s. Keandra Weeks of the Clarence Fitzroy Bryant College, who received 3 grade 1s. Kisana Harvey of the Clarence Fitzroy Bryant College, who also received 3 grade 1s. Keandra Pemberton, similarly, of the Clarence Fitzroy Bryant College, received 3 grade 1s. Anika Ferguson, coming from the Navy's Sixth Form College, received 3 grade 1s, along with Devonta Jones of the Navy's Sixth Form College, Covincia Webb of the Navy's Sixth Form College, Shania Taylor of the Navy's Sixth Form College. All received 3 grade 1s. For the 2018 Regional and National Awardees, CCSLC, the Caribbean Examinations Council, CXC, has informed the Ministry of Education that Ms. Daria James, a student of the Washington Archibald High School, is the 2018 Regional Top Awardee for the most outstanding female candidate in the region for CCSLC, now in its 3rd year. You would recall in 2017 that Kadima Blanchett of the Bastia High School received this award whilst we were host to this event. Daria will join the regional top awardees in St. Vincent and the Grenadines during the week of December 2nd, 2018. In recognition of this achievement, CXC will present Ms. James with an award at the 50th meeting of the opening of Council and Regional Top Awards ceremony to be held at the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Community College on Thursday, December 6, 2018. Daria achieved mastery in CCSLC, English and Mathematics, and Grade 1 in CSEC Information Technology, Principles of Business, and EDPM. This also qualifies her for the same award at the national level. Mr. Nikon Nichols, a student of the Bastia High School, is the 2018 recipient for the most outstanding male candidate for CCSLC in the Federation. Nikon achieved mastery in CCSLC English and Mathematics, Grade 1 in CSEC Physical Education and Sport, and Grade 2 in Principles of Accounts and Technical Drawing. The Ministry of Education would like to congratulate Ms. Daria James and Mr. Nico Nichols on their achievement. CSEC. The Caribbean Examinations Council, CXC, has informed the Ministry of Education that Ms. Daria James, a student of the Washington Archibald High School, has produced the most outstanding performance overall in the May to June 2018 Caribbean Secondary Education Certificate CSEC examinations for St. Kitts and Nevis. Daria offered 10 subjects and her achievements are as follows. 10 grade 1 passes in Caribbean history, chemistry, English A, information technology, mathematics, office administration, principles of accounts, social studies, Spanish, and human and social biology. Mr. Tariq Davis of the Basti High School offered 10 subjects and attained 10 grade 1 passes in biology, Caribbean history, English A, French, geography, information technology, mathematics, physics, physical education and sport, and human and social biology, and as a result, it is the first runner-up for the most outstanding CSEC performance overall in the Federation. Mr. Warner of the Charles E. Mills Secondary School offered 11 subjects and earned 9 grade 1 passes in biology, Caribbean history, English A, English B, French, mathematics, Spanish, physical education and sport, and human and social biology, and 2 grade 2 passes in physics and chemistry, and as a result is the second runner-up for the most outstanding CSEC performance overall in St. Kitts and Nevis. The Ministry of Education congratulates Ms. Daria James, Mr. Tariq Davis, and Mr. Koya Warner, their parents, and respective schools on their extraordinary achievements and to encourage them to continue striving for excellence as they pursue further studies. CAPE. The Caribbean Examination Council CXC has provided the scholarship rank order listing for St. Kitts and Nevis. The listing is based on candidates' performance on the 2017 and 2018 Caribbean Advanced Proficiency Examinations, CAPE. Candidates are ranked by the highest number of grade 1 passes obtained in 7 qualifying units and then other criteria in the event of a tie. The rank order is as follows. Number 1, Cale Thomas of the Clarence Fitzroy Bryant College, 8 grade 1 passes. In second place, Roger Williams of the Nevis Sixth Form College, 8 grade 1 passes. And in the number 3 place, Ronicia Libod of the Nevis Sixth Form College, who attained 7 grade 1 passes. Cale Thomas of the Clarence Fitzroy Bryant College is therefore the 2018 State Scholar. Cale offered 11 subjects and obtained 8 grade 1 passes in Biology Units 1 and 2, Caribbean Studies, Communication Studies, Environmental Science Units 1 and 2, and Geography Units 1 and 2. 3 grade 2 passes in Chemistry Units 1 and 2, and Integrated Mathematics. Cale also achieves the most outstanding performance in Environmental Science. Roger Williams offered 19 subjects and obtained 8 grade 1 passes in Biology Unit 1, Caribbean Studies, Chemistry Unit 1, Communication Studies, Entrepreneurship Units 1 and 2, Environmental Science Unit 1, and Integrated Mathematics. 10 grade 2 passes in Applied Mathematics Units 1 and 2, Chemistry Unit 2, Green Engineering Units 1 and 2, Physics Units 1 and 2, Pure Mathematics Units 1 and 2, and Tourism Unit 1, and 1 grade 3 pass in Biology Unit 2. Hence, Roger Williams of the Nevis Sixth Form College is a 2018 first run-up State Scholar. Ronicia Libod offered 10 subjects and obtained 7 grade 1 passes in Accounting Unit 1, Caribbean Studies, Information Technology Unit 2, Integrated Mathematics, Management of Business Units 1 and 2, and Spanish Unit 2. 2 grade 2 passes in Accounting Unit 2 and Communication Studies, and 1 grade 3 pass in Spanish Unit 1. Therefore, Ronicia Libod of the Nevis Sixth Form College is a 2017 second runner-up State Scholar. The Ministry of Education extends congratulations to Mr. Cale Thomas, Mr. Roger Williams, and Ms. Ronicia Libod on their achievement and best wishes as they pursue further studies. I also wish to congratulate the students and lecturers of the Nevis Sixth Form College and the Clarence Fitzroy Bryan College Division of Arts, Sciences, and General Studies for their diligence in most instances that has contributed to another year of sterling performance by our students. I commend the parents for their support. Thank you for listening.
Stay up to date with news, programs, and activities of the government with SKNIS. Like us on Facebook. Listen to us on SoundCloud. Follow us on Twitter. And watch our videos on YouTube. Connect with us today. SKNIS, St. Kitts and Nevis Information Service.